Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode here of a new series I'm going to be doing. We are going to be doing, rather, a multiplayer series, and I am here with Scarhoof.
Howdy.
And I'm going to let him go over the rules, but really quick here, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. It's called Spaghetti Western, and it's going to be pretty interesting, so I'll let him take over and go over the rules here.
All right. So, I had this idea, and I approached X to talk about it, and he thought it was a really cool idea. The basic premise here is that we're going to try to create a spaghetti factory as much as possible. We're going to, we have some rules in place to make sure that, we can't just expand and make things look all super pretty. We're going to try to make this be a bit of a hodgepodge mess while still completing the game, as efficiently as possible. So the first rules are all main base building must be contained within the starting desert area. And I'm just going to throw the map up here really quick. Unfortunately, in Alpha 13, the terrain generation changed a little bit, so we can't have like an all desert world, which is what our plan was in Alpha 12. But as you can see here, we've kind of got this border that goes around here like this. So anything outside of this desert cannot be main base. So obviously, you can see we've got some iron outside of there. We can create an outpost out there, but we can't have the main base out there. So the second one, the second rule is that once something's placed down, you can't pick it back up again. And now we are going to have a little bit of a grace period. So like if you put down a blueprint in the wrong spot, you can delete it and pull it back up. But like 5-10 seconds, something like that. It's going to be kind of an honor system, I guess, on that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so once the factories are built, you can't replace or delete or move them. You have to work around what's been created. And so the idea here is that if you put down, like, let's say you have a factory of gear wheels going into a factory for belts, then those two are there. You can't do anything differently with them. But if you wanted to decommission the belt factory, kind of, maybe turn the inserters sideways or something like that, so it's the gears aren't going into the belt factory any longer, but then you could build another factory to the south of it or something like that and repurpose the gear wheels. Same thing with like oil factories and chemical refineries and all that jazz. And then the other rule is that once items or other items can be replaced as long as it's a 1-for-1 block replacement. So like if you have a some belts on the ground and you need to put an inserter and a chest there, you can replace the belt with an underground belt and put in your chest and your inserter, but it has to be a 1-for-1, so you can't have like a big glaring space there where it originally where the belt originally was. You have to have the underground belt, the inserter, and then the other underground belt, so that every space that was originally occupied is occupied.
Yeah, so it's going to be really interesting because people build spaghetti bases a lot of times without even trying to, especially if you're newer to the game. It kind of just ends up that way. But we're going to be doing it kind of on purpose-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, we're not intentionally like making it, well, maybe we are, I don't know. But, with the fact that we can't pick stuff up, there's going to be like a lot of weaving around stuff, and like, we're going to be both working on different things probably a lot of the time. So, our builds might run into each other, and we'll have to work around that, and it should make for a very, very interesting and unique type of factory.
Yeah. And there may or may not be pranks placed on other people.
Only if you want to get shot.
That's true. So I think I'm going to create an offshore pump and put a little steam engine action up here. Get ourselves some electricity. I think this might be a decent enough spot. Kind of like start here and go off this direction, since we've got the coal right here.
I think that works. If you want to place the pump, I've actually gone ahead and made all the boilers we're going to need.
Oh,
and
awesome.
A couple steam engines.
Look at this. You're so well prepared.
Well, not always. Just wait till we get attacked. I'll be running.
Yeah, and all right, there we go. There is the pump.
And actually, I'm going to do a quick little underground guy here, just in case we need to run through here.
Yeah, that's smart. Gonna go ahead and restock a bunch of stuff. Now, we do have some biters down here in the northeast section, and we were doing a little bit of off-camera work just to kind of zoom through some of this early game stuff.
Yeah, so like this underground is normally important anyway, but especially now that we can't pick anything up. Had I not done that, and we had to walk through here, I could have never fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do that again with the steam engines. How far are you thinking? Like, I don't even know if an underground belt will reach that far.
That'll be fine.
Um,
In fact, we may want to do like 5 and then another underground belt, just because it's going to stick out a little ways off to the east over here, so we can get some belts through down the road.
True. Now we could do 5 by 5. That would make it wider rather than longer. Do like 5 and then 5 next to it and connect them.
I think I'd rather just go with like, because right now we can put down the 2 pumps and then have the 2 rows of boilers right here, and then just have that standardized, what is it? You know, the 1410, two 1410s right next to each other.
Okay, that works.
As long as we have some space up, like right around in here to kind of walk through.
All right. Well, then let me do our first 5, and
Okay.
then we'll make sure to
it.
underground that.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Beat you to it. All right.
And then
So-
I'll get some transport belts going, and I'll make some burner inserters. Or have you already done that?
I've already done that.
Oh, okay. Well, so far ahead of me. I'm too busy typing up rules.
Yeah. So, essentially, I potentially just messed up already. So this
That's
can't
okay.
be moved. Just to clarify for anyone who's confused why I messed up, had I put this on the other side, we could have had the next set of boilers grabbing from the same belt. But, of course, typical me, I wasn't really thinking. And, well, now this is here forever.
That's okay. That's all right. We'll work around it. See, we can loop this back around and come up to the north if we need to, or we could actually what is it? You can squish these together and just have inserters grab from the boilers into another set of boilers. So we might be able to do something like that.
That is true.
All right, so I'm going to place down our first electric mining drill, and I'm going to try to get this placed so that we can mine up the most amount of stuff. But we're probably going to end up with a little bit of loss. I think right here should be fine.
Yeah, because that rule also applies to mining drills, guys. So if we mess up our placing on these and aren't, vigilant on how we place this, we're going to have probably stuff that won't be able to be mined if we don't do it right.
Yep.
All right.
Fun stuff.
And for anyone who may be unawares, we are playing on 0.13.1. 1, which is the newest build. There is so many changes. We'll go over them, I guess, as we get to them, because it would take forever to go over them all. And needless to say, there are a lot of awesome changes, though.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm making a few power pulls here.
Too late.
Damn. All right. Yeah. See, so this is why we'll probably end up working on separate stuff, because we're
Gonna be
both
stepping
ahead
on
of
each other's toes all the time.
in different areas. Now, see that again, that was stupid. Do power pulls count? I feel like power pulls shouldn't count, but
I think they have to count. But the beauty of the power pole is if we pick it up, as long as you put like a miner there, then you've replaced the item.
okay, well then let's do that. Because I seriously, I really need to think more. I'm just so used to like plopping something and be like, oh, okay, let's just move it.
Yep.
So I think you're more vigilant about this than I am. So if I mess up, you're going to have to catch me and tell me, because otherwise, let's be smart about this. Let's maybe do like, because we'll actually want a miner on this side too, won't we?
Yeah, probably. Put it like right where I'm standing here.
Alright, I'll put it there, otherwise I'll forget. So this is obviously way too much coal for this right now, but we'll need it eventually.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
thinking about
so-
setting up a little bit of a buffer chest here as well.
Okay.
Although, where would be... maybe I'll actually put it down here at the end.
Yeah, that's probably a better idea, because then these things can take it first. So...
Alright, so there we go. And I'll just limit it to, like, I don't know, 3 stacks or 2 stacks of coal. That should be enough.
Interesting. So, one change was 0.13, which I haven't actually tried. Apparently you can, like, filter your production and electricity menus.
Oh, really?
Kind of.
Let's see, P.
Oh, yeah. So, like, if you click on the thing, it, like, gets rid of it on the graph. And then and then you can reset them. So, and then I think they made it scrollable or something, because you remember how, like, it would only show, like, the top, like, whatever, like, 20 things?
Mm-hmm.
I think they changed it so it's scrollable. I'm not exactly sure, actually, but we'll hope so.
That's cool. All right, I'm going to put down probably another burner miner and furnace on the copper here. Just right on the edge.
Okay.
And that should be enough. That should be enough to get us through to, like, more automation, I think.
Yeah,
speaking of which.
Yeah.
Have you made a lab yet?
It's queued up, but I'm also doing science packs, so it's going to take a while.
All right, go ahead and cancel that. I'll make a single lab, and we'll just place it down, like, right over here.
You can't move it.
That's right. That's why I'm going to place it, like, right here, I think. So we'll have a single
like, right in our only path to walk?
Well, off to the side a little bit.
Okay. So, yeah, I think we kind of agreed we probably need to rush turrets, because these dudes are actually almost being hit by the pollution, and they're going to be pissed.
Well, and our pollution's already off the map exploration. I generally don't like playing without knowing where my pollution's hitting.
Right. Well, you can feel free to go explore, but it's not my fault if you die.
All right. There's our lab.
All right. I got 10 science packs.
Sweet. Do we actually kick something off? Are we going to do turrets first?
I think that would
be smart.
Probably be smart.
Yeah.
I'll
let you kick it off.
All right. So, also for people who are, well, you might have the science window pulled up too, but they changed the tech tree, or they didn't change. They made it a tech tree before.
Yep.
It was just like spread out, like on the left-hand side, it was just like this, except the whole screen. But now when you select something, it's an actual tech tree. It shows you everything that comes after it, everything that is needed before it, and draws little lines in between them, and pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Shoot, I picked the wrong one. Restart. Good thing. We can restart researches, right?
Sure. Yeah, that works. Yeah. But you might need to make another science pack if it used up any of the science pack.
Oh, yeah, damn. All right.
It's okay. At least we're not trying to go for the, the lazy bastard achievement, which we have achievements, by the way.
Yeah, and we should try to go for some of them. Obviously not that one.
Yeah, we're probably way past that one already. Oh, yeah. Yep, it's already locked out.
I already have one. I've been hit by a train. Somehow. I
think that was actually a bug.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I think probably because you and I loaded up our game in Alpha 13, that it was already done. But I think they fixed it in Alpha 13.1.
Okay. Wow, and then you can also like track them, and they like all go up on your screen on the left-hand side.
With a little magnet icon thing.
Yeah. Wow. And there's some cool ones here too. Like we could try to produce like 1 million electronic circuits or something crazy. I don't know, but
yeah, I've already got my train path up 721 meters long, apparently.
Seriously, where?
Probably from loading up a single player game.
Oh yeah. Is it what does it need to be, 1,000 meters or something?
Yeah, 1,000 meters long.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, so achievements, and then you can get your other buttons up here too. You can hit the menu production bonuses, which is really cool. We have none, so it's actually not cool right now, but This will show you like all your modifiers, like turret damage, bullet damage, flamethrower damage. There's a new flame turret. So much stuff.
All right, I think I'm gonna clear off some area down here towards the south, just because we can't go too far to the south, and I'm gonna build like a little starter factory, I guess, just to kind of get some of the basics going.
Okay.
Hopefully, it'll be enough out of the way that we can just kind of abandon it once we get more of a proper base going.
Yeah, I think that'll be good. And also, they added landfill. So if we wanted to, once we get it, we can like bridge over to this island or just cover up the water altogether. Although I think it's actually really quite expensive to make the things. Well, I mean, 20 stone per, but it only fills, I think, one tile. I'm actually not sure how big it is.
Yeah, it seems like it's more expensive than the mod itself was, which is probably fine.
Yeah, it gives you something to do with all your stone.
Yep. And the mod had that explosion device thing, didn't it, to create water? I don't think that's in.
No, I don't think that's in either. But they also added like caution concrete.
Oh yeah, that stuff's cool looking.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
See more different tile versions of that. That'd be awesome.
That would be very cool. I wish they had like asphalt. You know, like actual like black asphalt.
Oh yeah, mix concrete with or stone bricks with oil or something like that.
Yeah, exactly, like oil and coal or something. Yeah. All right, so what do you want to research next?
Probably get our automation going so we can start building little mini factories. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something along here.
Alrighty,
it's set in stone now.
Oh, great.
All right, I need to get myself a couple electric mining drills. I'm just going to kind of pipe the iron ore and the copper kind of into the center, set up a little mini smelting area, and just put like iron and copper on one line coming down through here. And then that way we can just kind of pull off of this main line and start making things like, you know, assembling machines and, you know, all the things that we need at the beginning of the game, electronic circuits, gear wheels, all that jazz.
Okay, so this isn't going to be our main factory, I hope. Because...
No. This will just be like, I don't know what, like 10 factories.
Okay.
There's things for like transport belts, some inserters, some, you know, all the basics that you need: iron gear wheels, electronic circuits, ammo, stuff like that. Oh, speaking of ammo, I made some gun turrets, which I guess we can't pick up once we put them down.
Oh yeah, so we might want to be actually strategic.
All right, so if the biters are coming in, they're going to go after our big pollution centers. So what I usually do is I'll just dump down like a turret kind of right next to wherever the mining is happening. So if I put down one like right where I'm standing here for the copper, that'll cover most of our early game copper mining.
Yep, and speaking of which, people may notice, although it's really hard to see in the dark, their turrets now display a range, which is like one of my favorite updates because, like you just said, we can actually tell now this is going to cover most of our area instead of just having to like guess how far it can actually shoot.
Yeah, I absolutely love that.
Very, very nice. I'm going to stick this one kind of over here too.
I'll put one up kind of near the lab.
All right, and excuse me, really quick. We're just using a couple mods. We're using EvoGUI, which is up here in the top left. We have FARL, we have Fat Controller, and we are going to have MoreLight once it updates. It's currently not updated. I wish it was because it's actually really quite dark. But
yeah,
wasn't there one other blueprint string, right, or not?
Yeah, blueprint string should be in, I believe.
Why do we not have the button for it? Maybe we have to like unlock blueprints first? I didn't think so.
That might be it. I don't know. Unless maybe the mod added a tech tree port thing.
That's possible.
I haven't played a ton in Alpha 13 yet.
Me neither. I don't know, but I think that's all we're using. So kind of just some helper stuff. We considered doing Bob's mods, but we thought adding Bob's mods to this type of challenge would
Might be a little too much.
yeah, it would drive us insane, or at least
Yeah.
me. So
Well, and I've never played any of those more complicated mod packs, so I would be pretty lost.
true. All right. I'm gonna go set up a little bit of mining up at that stone patch just so we can have a reserve, because
Yeah.
I'm like out of stone actually.
Oh, did we mention that you can mine up the big rocks?
Oh yes, good point. So as you can see on my screen, you can mine these up and you actually get stone. Same with if you shoot them too. I think the stone just drops on the ground,
Huh.
which
I think
is
you
really
get 20 stone total, which is pretty awesome.
yeah, which is you'd mentioned to me that before recording that it's actually a very good early source of stone, like in the early game,
Mm-hmm.
especially in a desert because they're absolutely everywhere.
Yeah.
Zuri would like go nuts right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are the natural enemy, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, I think we are out of time for this episode.
Oh wow. Okay.
That went by quick. So I guess in the next episode, we'll start working on factories and keep going and all that jazz.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time.
Alrighty, guys. Catch you later. Take care.
Bye-bye.